Hello, hello. How is everybody doing? Welcome to LA Noire. Now, I played this when it first came out on the PlayStation 3 many years ago, and I don't think I've finished a playthrough since. So I have forgotten a huge amount. I also never got to play the DLC cases. So they're going to become entirely new for me. What else? I got the community patch installed to fix some bugs and increase the frame rate. So for me, the frame rate, I set it to 100, because anything over 100 can cause certain bugs and crashes in certain cases. But hopefully, sticking to 100 should be fine. It says resume because I just booted up the console's card just to make sure that the game was running. But we're going to hit new game.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. The symbol of freedom and vitality.
You see Rockstar Game being asked to run, what else is new? True, especially in this era.
Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle.
Strange because the vocal audio seems oddly lower quality, and I don't know why.
The city of opportunists. The city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts.
By the way, there's going to be a lot of heavy topics in this game, so just be aware.
The city of pioneers.
Just remembering how many parts of this opening are actually part of some things. Well, I've never been to Los Angeles, but I know that people who have always point out
the city of dreamers.
Different things that that are still around today.
A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world.
Oh, really? Man, Los Santos be looking weird lately.
That will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
How's the audio, by the way? Is it too loud, or is it fine?
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial
Ambulance
Street.
shooting.
Unit 16 William requests uniformed assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Oh, you got to see me drive.
Here we go again.
Sounds fine. Hey, Padre.
They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine
S to
himself.
brake, L, S to reverse. How do I put on H siren? Oh, shoots an ambulance. It's tad above your levels. Whether that's intended or not? No, it is not. I guess the siren is as good as a test as any. How's that? Is that better now? Yeah, I hope that's, Oh.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
On your
Yeah,
end,
the shooting
Coco.
took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue.
I'm sure with modern
Witness
cameras,
says a
you
tall
could
white
do
guy,
this kind
our
of thing
shooter,
again.
Put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gas.
The same kind of facial scanning.
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We got
Look here, this is my 124th favorite game of all time. How you doing? The Gat. Yep. Welcome to 1940s slang, 1940s racism.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall.
I think they'd have a
If you still
light on the
come up
cop
with
cars.
anything, come find me, and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better
Reverse
than
camera
one.
view, interesting. Space when you're part of an ask for advice. All clues and
Look
are
at
discovered.
this junk.
Use of challenge for vibration, rectifying glass icon will be used to examine. Is it left click? Gotcha.
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Oh, left click. Cool. Sorry, still learning the controls. It's definitely controller oriented.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of the campaign GTA 5.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work.
Yeah, the faces are 30 FPS while the game's at 100.
Last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in 2nd year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close
Your 3D
down,
point and click
treat
title?
in on itself. We
Yeah.
try to find ways
I
to
played it
unlock
once
the mind
ages ago.
through a combination of therapy and
And I played it on controller then.
Hypnosis and therapy are powerful.
We're talking like...
tools in the
When
right
did this game come
hands,
out? Like
Jim.
2010, 2011 or something?
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine. He's so far away.
2011? Yeah, so I don't think I've played it since then.
Locked together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los
These
Angeles.
faces before? Oh yeah, they got a whole bunch of actors.
Your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time. With what little spare time.
I'd say with modern cameras and modern 3D scanning equipment.
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
Hells yeah.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
Right?
Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this.
Insta heat. That blood is already quite dark.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
Bloodstain.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
There it is.
There's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
The gun's
Another
up
man
on the
who
roof,
played
right?
Fontaine, also Mike
We need
and
to find a
Dutch
way up.
in the Red Dead series. I did not know that. The fact Red Dead Redemption 1 has not come out in PC is undeniable proof that God is dead.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Oh, mouse, stay. There we go.
Smith & Wesson, serial S7189.
Pretty sure it just did. Did it? 2 shots.
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here.
Yeah. Oh,
Interesting.
well, God is still dead. Let's go.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
All clues are discovered. So there's more clues.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's
Expansion
take it
2.
back to Central. We
Undead
could get a
Nightmare.
commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
The thing about how they did these faces is that so often the faces just face forward the whole time. Okay, what clue did I miss? That's just a bottle. Not actually anything.
Sure about this. It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Wake up, Cole.
Anything? Yeah? No. There's so much junk around here. Let me make sure I didn't put the music to just always on. Clue hints. On. Action skip. Off. Clue music. Auto. Okay then, I guess we're just heading back. Anything in there? No. Gun store! Driving on the wrong side of the road. What kind of animal am I? How can I tell my partner to give me directions? God, this game, the pop-in, it was not meant for this kind of thing. Whoops. I was too busy looking at the mini-map. My bad. Do not let Solus drive. Hey, in real life, I have never crashed into another car. Because I don't have my license. You know what? Fuck it. Just, you know, do a nice drift the entire way. Just get those tire tracks on the road. Mrs. Pop's boating school, got it.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino.
Fucking snub-nosed 357.
Are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Item 1727, nickel walnut. 1427, polished nickel pearl grip.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder. 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Pure flight, precision shells. Oh, I can't actually... Okay, sure.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound.
Okay, Schroeder's
Either way,
apartment.
Gunga
203 South Glass Street. I'll put the siren on so that cars get on my way. God, the cars are so... Okay, I have a feeling because I think the braking is tied to frame rate. So I think at 100 FPS the braking gets a bit wonky. Oh, is that your apartment drive? Fair.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon, bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on him.
This is faster.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Don't have to deal with the crappy driving mechanics. I mean, you're 100% correct. Nope. There we go. Where's the opening? There's an opening. This is how normal, this is a normal driving route, right? If 5 was so popular, they made Los Santos real? I know. This car would not have survived that. Yeah, the driving is a bit wonky, it's high frame rates. Gonna crash into a trench. The normal driving course. Okay, let's go. Out of the way. Schroeder number 2.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
That only Rockstar's has been a Noire sequel and a detective game done like this. I would like it.
Gun here in my drawer.
I kind of got burned out in GTA.
What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this. You ready, tough guy? Huh?
Come on. There we go.
Ralph.
Good old round of fisticuffs.
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
What do you have? Some Paschetti? Now cut him down. Proving this that'll work. Block. Just mash attack. Fair. I like to have
List of
him
names and a
not
series of numbers.
lose his hat.
Floyd Rose's
Wait,
name is
they
in
don't have a warrant. They have They have
We can come out of this all bright and
this
shiny
could be
with a
before, because
commendation.
this is
Or
before
stick our schlongs
like
in a
Miranda
hornet's
rights and
nest.
the like.
Call it in, partner, and leave the book where you found it.
So like,
Phelps, badge 1247.
if a suspect asks for a lawyer, the cops don't have to stop questioning. Perfect for you then. Oh.
You dumb
Brett Greer,
fucking
thank you very much
sons
for the
of
follow,
bitches.
it's
Get this
appreciated.
right now before I
Thank
lose
you.
my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word,
Me
no,
moderating
break
a
your
Discord
fucking hand
server.
and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the
Scott Bakula.
USMC. The Japanese
Oh,
will do the
well,
world a
in this
favor and kill
game,
you quick.
the faces
All
match the
three of you
voices.
are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Get some flashbacks. Armed and dangerous.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. The force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only
And that
ever
part? Jordan would have been harsher words. Oh yeah.
Progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identify code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
You should take the next right.
Okay, so F. F gives me directions, gotcha. Oh, maybe it didn't mean this right. Okay. Well, to me, that was the next right. We'll get there, don't worry. This was faster anyway.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
When did Arlie Ermy die, by the way? Any suspects can be ran over? Okay. No. Oh, no, that will cause it. When did he die?
I'm getting hammered here, Phelps. We don't know how many are in here. Take it
Point
slow.
blank.
Backup will be here soon.
Pop up.
That's it?
Did everyone?
We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
2018, before 2077. Thanks, Taria.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Just how the mouths are get the BAR upgrade. Yeah, but how the mouths are, it looks so flat in the mouth when the mouth is open.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. You're the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
We're going to start having a machine gun now if the NRA passes.
Phelps and Jack Kelso.
I'm guessing there's a lot of army surplus. After the war, there's a lot of army surplus, actually.
Their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bauer. I put him away before he jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car. Wendell Bauer! Stop! LAPD! You can go screw yourselves. Why, you! Watch it! He's hiding in the alley!
Fucking... Point a gun at him.
There. Stop now or I will shoot. I won't tell you again, Wendell. Jesus, Dunn, watch your fire. Don't want to do this, Wendell.
Just randomly opening fire, that means onto your chance of there being Garans. Yeah, I mean, Garans were fairly plentiful, if I remember correctly.
Stay the hell away from me.
Motherfucker.
You gotta be kidding.
You fucking asked for it.
Most athletic cop, LA.
I've done my time.
It's over,
Yeah, but you're on parole. Dropped on M1 Thompsons. I think shotguns were the standard, and Thompsons went to the military first. This is like 47, so it takes time for these things to filter through.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
There we go.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night.
Iron Hotel.
Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Another
Part of
flashback.
the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision
As you can
is not
see,
always
you
the
are
popular
not
one.
dead.
The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but
Also,
I joined the Marine
1.
Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Why didn't you just join a rifle company? Charge of 2 machine guns, 3 squads of Panzer Grenadiers, bomb that med truck. I wonder where you got that from, Pajo.
There's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solved that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get-up-and-go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one goal.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Alright, store brand 2.5 men.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Yeah, for the murder penises arrive.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Broad daylight. Crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
There. Yeah, just, no gloves. Bank of Arcadia. Cigaletta. Pearl earrings.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Interesting. What did I just say? Yeah, no gloves. He's touching, like, bloody evidence. Wipe his ass with the evidence, too, yeah. Nothing. I see you over here. Nice.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Looks down barrel. Trolley. Yeah. Remember when America cared about public transport?
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
Let's take that back to
Oh.
You want to take a look around now?
Who's that? Catboy. Thank you very much for the follow.
I want to see.
Is appreciated.
Officer, I want to see.
Oh, fuck off. Have a sense of decorum.
Can I help you, sir?
Is decorum? I don't know.
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Gage Blackwood, the time traveler?
Everett.
Oh, okay.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Okay, eyewitness account. Left. Questions are on the right. Cool, I want to select it, please. Ah, there we go.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, burst
Sex
in yelling
much.
that I'm late
Sex,
on my
please.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Interesting.
You're lying, Miss Galetta. You know what happened and why.
It was her.
To tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong.
The layaway
Prove different.
had pearl earrings in your name.
The pearl earrings, Miss Galetta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying. And tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh God! I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool. If you don't stop the murder investigation.
Phelps
Mr.
is
Kalu.
such a bastard.
Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch.
You little fool. Yeah.
Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan. and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Callow looked very angry.
Okay.
He kept firing the gun.
Wasn't there only one shot?
Pulling the trigger.
No.
He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Yeah, this is a doubt face.
You're making me angry, Miss Coletta. What?
Yeah, just threaten violence upon her.
Tell me why Mr.
X,
Callow
yep.
shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Coletta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
Press 1 to accept his truth. See, I would count that as... No, she could just be distraught.
I need you to concentrate, Miss
See
Coletta.
how many
Even
shots
minor
were
details
in the
can become
clip?
important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
So, if I go to clues, Browning handgun. Okay, it doesn't say how many shots were left. And that was tab, was it? Yeah, that was tab.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murder. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield.
That's a couple of
One
blocks
thing noted in
from
Goodman's
here.
case,
Thinking
yeah.
what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Will this make it into the paper?
There's still music. So is there like something here? Everything's a couple blocks from here. Yeah, it's fine, don't worry about it. Anything behind here? No. Are those shell casings?
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell is going on?
I want to see if there's shell casings anywhere. Yes, here we go.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
Slow walk step over the body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 5 shots. Now let's... Let's go there, and let's confirm.
Heavens to Betsy!
Let's confirm the gun. Okay, fuck that guy. Block 32, is that a motherfucking Fallout 3 reference? it's over there. There we go. Gun in the sporting goods. Looks exactly like the other one.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir. Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looked like it'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield, Georgia.
I'd like some documentation that it belongs to him, but sure.
Thanks for your help.
Stations. Am I still missing something there? Shouldn't be. Fucking Tokyo drifting. Somewhere here. Hartfields.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
So, like,
no,
forceful.
Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
I know he's getting away.
Hello! Get back here!
Come on, get back here. Give me a line of sight.
Man alive.
It's too far away.
Stop or I will shoot!
There we go.
Edgar Kalu.
No, I remember that if you aim at them for long enough, they surrender.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve, the one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who knocked down Malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle. I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you
like
like
that
a
actor.
chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
The actors are so good. Just here with the
Has
documents.
my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Argument with Gage.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
He's lying.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Suspect positively identified.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're
Galletta.
counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber.
Oh, fuck.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money. He owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Layaway voucher?
I'm done with
Nope.
you.
Fuck.
Go flap your gums somewhere else. I want my lawyer. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Shit.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Oh, Dad's angry. Okay, can I...
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu.
Okay, I can't skip.
You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
What did I get wrong?
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store.
Think the medieval ice cream trick can
Put
work?
5 rounds in Gage's
What do you mean?
back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
That's his lie face. 2 spiked pieces of wood.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove
Was
anything.
an ice cream sandwich. Oof.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject.
Okay, what did I get wrong
You
here?
fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, that's his doubt face.
Left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me
God.
to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
You know you're like that? What do you mean?
I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
The actions of your character are also yours. That was my dissertation.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps, isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to
Who
your
is this
duties
guy?
for now, Boyle.
He's the captain,
Here's
I
a
think.
piece of advice.
Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing.
Sounds like you'd know him. Oh, I recognize him. As like an actor. I think all those people were in Mad Men and maybe LA Confidential. The driver's seat. Get 2 suits and get them pressed. Wins game again? Rockstar.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps.
I remember him.
I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with
That's
you, sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best.
Ah, the racism.
You war hero is always so modest. I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we are partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Burkowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm going to start you out with 1 case. Do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on, Phelps.
Okay. Onwards. Into the foliage.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
That's a guy from the papers. Solve that big case.
Big case. The guy that shot someone in broad daylight and people saw him.
You know this place? Sure. Near the old gasworks and signal depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
All right, time for my driving. Buick Super. How many stars does that flag have? Let's have a look.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identify.
I can't tell. Please do the turn. Yep. Well, there's a...
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Burkowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
Awesome powers, Alistair.
Grew up in
Yeah.
San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. Was wounded. chick back home. A year on the beat. So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight.
Out of the way.
You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. Finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you. I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do? I kept the streets of LA safe for the people. Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Out of the way. Don't! Motherfucker. Turn into me.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459 suspect just left 6 and 7.
Masked gunman.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Alright, fucking bandit. Fucking detective specials.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me.
Come on, get back here. A Western LARPer. Fucking seems like it. Okay, he's not going to give up.
You can strike hatches. I'll take you all down with you.
Acting like a Matrix agent. Yeah. Well, I tried. Pulse pulls out the M60, keeps it in his ass. Alright, chat. If you had to live in... If you had... No. Fucking... Whatever. Get in, slide over. If you had to live in one of the two, would you live in GTA 5 for 2 years, or live in LA Noire for 2 years?
And now Don Amici and Francis Langford as John and Blanche Bickerson with Danny Thomas as Brother Amos in The Honeymoon
LA Noire.
The Bickersons have retired. As usual, Mrs.
How do I turn off
Thomas's restless
the
way.
radio? What's the button for radio? Fists. Over general. In vehicle, throttle brake, horn. Dispatch call, notebook. Okay. GTA 5 easily. Leave the architecture 95% asbestos. Fair.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
Give me to know everything. I'll be the greatest computer scientist alive.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Phelps, smoke son of a bitch.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate
Probably because
Wilkie.
the detectives have to
Called
take
it
the
in.
written statement.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiffens yet.
Full Broderick.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
So we talked to him last. Gotcha.
Nice day for it.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
As long as I need to.
Give me anything to go on.
Slaughterhouse.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
There was a Bunker Hill in California. Not surprised. A lot of places in the US are named after other places, even other places in the US.
Always the same two of you fight. How about you?
I've got a mystery sample waiting at the lab. Practical Joker said it's contaminated soil.
Belfast, Maine. Yeah.
$32 old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
Oh god, though, that face on her.
Happier times, I guess.
Elon Musk ass face, yeah. I wonder if that's a real brand. Stenzel.
Home repaired by the look of it.
E. James album cover. Insta heat.
Brand name might give us something.
Apparently so. Interesting. I'm glad they got like actual names and then like, oh, this is a Fjord transit van. This is me when my stomach is upset.
Must have lost a lot of blood.
Okay, well that's the investigation music. Can I talk to the coroner? Nope.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found
No
the
business
vehicle?
though.
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car.
After 5 straight McFlurries,
Figured I'd better take a
digestive
look.
system just evacuates
Then I
itself.
saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Purpose
Mind
at
if I
scene.
ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Seems fine.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Olive Adrian Black.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Okay, this seems down the truth.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
No money in the wallet.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
Okay, he seems fine.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
Alrighty, let's go. Hold E to make your partner drive? Nah, I'm gonna drive because I'm the best driver. Also, I think the AI wouldn't be sure what to do with the change in braking.
620 Bunker Hill Avenue.
You know where that is?
Behind Bunker Hill. A couple blocks north of Central Station.
Where Bunker Hill Avenue is? By Bunker Hill.
So, what do we tell the wife?
Play it by the book. There's no stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out.
Somebody rams into a murder car. Detective dead and crash.
3rd and Hill Street. Stand by for further. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Okay, we'll take it.
Could be a car theft gone wrong. Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tap.
But why leave the car?
Well, obviously someone got a little heavy-handed.
It's the wrong way around.
How so, genius?
Where is Adrian? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car and it goes wrong, you leave the body behind, not the car.
You got something there, though. Doesn't add up.
Out of the way. I'm more important than you. I'm a police officer. I think I'm trying to drive with community patch on an FPS. Yeah. I gave GTA 5 cop AI.
No, what happened?
Over on Lincoln Avenue. This guy's driving along and his oil light comes on. He stops the car and gets out. He pops the hood.
Look, he's what's left of the body.
He's on a rail crossing.
Yeah, but you have the liquid, but not the chunks.
He's got his head under there checking
Where's the
the
chunks
oil.
of body?
Southern Pacific Freight slams into his car doing 90 miles an hour. The car came to a rest more than a mile down the track.
What a pointless waste of life.
Any unit in the vicinity, see the man in 211 just occurred. 3rd and Hill Street.
Don't know what a 211 is.
Further. Unit to handle
The
code
Bradbury building.
This is 11K. Go ahead with the further.
11K, your 211 is in.
You okay, bud? You have no shoes on.
What took you so long? They're getting away.
What
There
happened
comes.
here, sir?
They had guns. Dirty louses took everything and then booked. They went that way, the stairs alongside the track.
Evidence of robbery in progress. Interesting. I remember when I got this game. I got the special edition, which came with actual kind of like photo negatives of the different landmarks. So you could use so you had to hold it up to the light. Hey, I used appropriate force. He was driving away from me menacingly.
Car 11K. Shots fired. The suspect is down at 3rd and Hill. Code 4 here, but I need an ambulance.
11K, roger on the ambulance. All units to shooting at 3rd Street.
In the 40s, probably. It's a war crime, let me check. Let's see, it can't be a war crime, because it's not a war. The war on drugs hasn't started yet. And given what we know, the drugs wins the war. My god, patch up your roads. The safety, I'm pretty sure it's fair game. Yeah, he was a threat to public safety. The way he was menacingly driving down the middle of that alleyway away from me.
This isn't a tank, Phelps.
Clearly I'm a police car, don't you see that His car is all black? But like before he added the 4th and 5th lanes to all the roads. When the fucking tram was still like the main way of getting around, I guess. $11:47.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
Take the door down, Phelps. Take the door down.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Before we talk...
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, You're a friend of Courtney's.
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I
vice.
want to give you something to calm your nerves.
I'm sure that's just saline, right? Nothing illegal. Or addictive. Or narcotic. Just a nice little syringe of saline. Fent.
I want to take you on a journey. A journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past.
It's every drug ever produced.
That made you laugh.
It's the Omni drug.
Times that made you smile.
Everything balances out perfectly, so it is effectively just saline. Who here sells these kind of cabinets? Oh, there's a thing. Kavanagh's.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
Journey, that's a Wukong reference. Grandparents have a similar set. Another Kavanagh's.
Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
That was definitely done afterwards. I'm a millennial, don't know anything. Fucking mood. Insta heat.
This was
Model
only
12.
recently installed. It's not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Wibbly paper. New automated glass-lined gas water heater. Oh wait, can I open it? Is there a thing to click to open? Yes. 10-year guarantee. Blue glass lining. Interesting. Let me finish going around inside the house before I go outside the house. Hey Renee! Not corrode. Alright, what hyper dangerous material is it this time? It's glass. They line the inside of the metal container with glass. I hope you're doing well, Renee. Birdtective today. I'm doing well. Enter here. Nope. Here. Yep. We're good. Oh, I thought there was something else alongside the glass. Another one.
This must be Adrian's.
Stenzel, same brand.
So the glasses are a match.
Well, I'll let you hear back my darling Nicole.
To my Adrian.
Just wave it around. Make it easy for chat to read.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
December 3rd, 46. Sting. Explore here. He doesn't look so happy.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures.
What's the Rain song was also in Fallout 4. Faked his death to go cheat. That's the suspicion. In there, no. Over here, no. Before I go over to her, just in case it automatically sets me into the conversation. Nope, wrong door. We'll go outside. I mean, it's a nice garden. Nothing, just flowers.
No use leaving the thing
The
half
garden
finished.
is this economy. I don't think that's how pipes attach, but you know what? I'll let it be. Coming minigame. Yep.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
There we go. That's all the clues. And let's confront her. Let's threaten her with jail.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
I don't know, 5 minutes of Fallout Brotherhood of Steel. The best
course.
Fallout game.
However I can help.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about
Okay,
Morgan,
she's looking
ma'am?
fairly
He's
straight
the
on.
foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Cool. Kavanaugh's
Your
bar.
husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle.
I want to
a
try and
lot
get
of
these
business.
right. Okay, location of
Did
Adrian
your
Black.
husband tell you where he was going last night?
Slow zoom in.
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
On business, yeah.
So nothing out of the usual then.
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early.
He was acting strangely.
And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
My god, he has a job that lets him get back home before 7.
Was your husband
Stenzel.
wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked
He threw away his old ones at the scene to make it seem like he was attacked, probably.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
Nope. Sealed message.
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
Alibi?
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
He's a side chick.
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Padded shoulders.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
We'll keep you informed.
6 out of 6 correct.
Please do, Detective.
Hells yeah. As the beer bros say, perfect dicks. Wait, can I... Oh, I didn't see a phone there.
Alico gas, please.
How the fuck are you flashing me?
In your neighborhood, there's an Alico gas station, owned and operated
Oh,
by a
wait,
member
there's a
of
thing up
your
there.
community. He's always ready to serve you with first-rate automotive gas and oil
we go.
products. And you can rest it.
Go drive around me. Perfect dicks. No, don't. There you go, left click. Police telephone.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
And I have some.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks for your help.
American license plates make no sense to me.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type. Stranger things have happened.
200 bets. How do I turn off the radio? Can someone tell me how I can turn off the radio in-game? There's standard use license plates? I don't know. Options. Let me just check on the phone for a sec. LA, Noire, PC, how to turn off car radio. You can't! Fantastic. Guess who's going to get copyright claimed? It says you can't. Yep. Thanks for checking, Millennius. Okay, so let's go around.
Take the next left.
KGPL to any unit. The 459, they're now at 267 South Main. Unit
Turn the music volume all the way down.
identify.
Why don't they have the radio play? Anything goes on loop. Well, we'll just see how it goes. If I can't put this on YouTube, I can't put this on YouTube. Everything I upload on YouTube goes on private first, and if it goes up on private, and if it detects copyrighted content, then you have the ability to deal with it without actually getting a copyright strike. Just keep talking. Unfortunately, that doesn't work.
267 South Main. Unit to handle 2 identify.
11K responding. Go ahead, KGPL.
No, you pennies is hiding from me. I will find you all and eat you. Yes, sir.
You okay, sir?
Why these places have so much preparation H?
Use Sergeant Stripes.
Ooh-wee! Pennies give me speed.
Well, it's a chemist. Public domain doesn't flag. Unfortunately, public domain isn't a thing here. Things need to have a specific public license.
Really need to lay off the
Oh, did I do it? Oh, okay. Hard cut, yeah. He didn't even, like, go down. Okay, onwards. An old bin lorry. It's fine. Not like the brakes do anything anyway. Look at this. That's how long it takes to brake. Cola King. I'm guessing they couldn't get Coca-Cola to agree to be part of the game. Unless Cola King was a brand back then.
Turn right when you can.
Only a few blocks from braking. Yeah, braking's a few blocks from here. I remember this guy.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
Just so fucking harsh, it's great.
You looking for someone?
Cherry pie was
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
She wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Oh, fuck you.
When the hell's
Cole
the food
Phelps,
gonna arrive
LAPD.
already?
I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
He's in on it. 100%. Just from that tough break alone. Sorry, I'm just taking out another drink and putting a fresh can in the fridge.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
Nope.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
A receipt with your fucking name on it.
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan.
I don't have anything to pin on him, but he's definitely lying.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
I think that's all. Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
Fuck it.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I'll go back to my drink.
Okay, where's my car? Over here. God, American cars are so big.
KDI 760.
I've met some pretty good liars in my time. People who sound convincing because they actually believe their own bullshit. Huh. The type is clever. Hard to catch out.
Frank Morgan is not one of those people.
No, he is not.
AGPL calling car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Message from Technical Services. Blood found in the abandoned Lincoln at the PE Freight Depot is not human.
Yep.
Repeat, not human. Compositional analysis reveals swine as the most likely match.
Roger, KGPL. Time to reel this guy in, folks.
Yeah.
Center unit of 415, possible mental case. And 7th and
Possible mental case. Yeah, not a mental health emergency, just mental case. You know what? This is part of the road
I
now.
think we need a siren.
Some of them are way too big, taller than a person. Yeah, like sometimes I see some of the more American Fords, like some of the pickup trucks, and my god, they're huge. They're unnecessarily huge. But like, the cars are made big because Americans want big cars, and then the roads are made bigger. So when you have a normal sized car that would be a normal size for us, it looks tiny in comparison. American cars are great at going straight lines fast, but they suck at cornering. Are the tiny cars cheaper too? Yeah, I mean, I remember I was telling someone that the reason why automatic gearboxes haven't really been a thing in Europe, like, as in, like, they've been a thing, but manual has been a lot more popular because after World War II, manuals were far cheaper to manufacture and to buy, and with the economy being fairly terrible in the period after the war, everyone had everyone automatic. The tests were assuming you'd do automatic. The cars were manual. Tests were assuming you're using a manual. Everyone just learned manual. Intense music.
Car
Yeah.
11K will handle the 415.
11K, your 415 is at the Alico station at Wilshire and Flower.
Possible mental case.
You're the one who's been sending cosmic rays into my room. I'll show you. Yes, sir. You're not going to control my thoughts anymore.
Calm down, sir.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Give it up, LAPD.
I can't aim my gun at him. Okay.
Put your hands in the air.
Get back here. I want to tackle you. I want to tackle you.
Don't make me chase you.
You're already chasing him, Cole.
You don't understand. Someone has to stop the Venusians.
Are you going to kick me again? The guy is showered? Probably.
Farewell, cruel world!
Well, that happened. Okay, let's go get Adrian Black. Let's not put the siren on. Let's not tip him off that we're on the way. Noticing a trend of you watching bodies getting pushed into cars. What you mean? You... Oh! I managed not to hit anything! Okay, just have to pretend I'm driving a BMW and drive as such. Red light, I'm in a BMW. I can go through. Car ahead of me going the speed limit. They're going way too slow. Time to go around them and cut them off. Path, secondary road. Geiger's rare books.
Let's check the place out. Come on.
Apartment 2, Frank Morgan.
Apartment 2.
A Cybertruck, you can be uber asshole. It's funny how Tesla drivers are getting the reputation that BMW and Audi drivers tend to have. That's 1. That's 2.
Help you, gentlemen? LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from LA.
Or blowing up
I
anyway.
won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
You're gonna run.
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point
Back to one of
running,
those
Adrian.
sitcoms? I don't know. Never much of a sitcom person. I did watch
Mr.
Friends,
Black,
though.
Get back here right now. It's over, Adrian.
Why not just come clean with her, Black?
You know,
Why the
memes.
melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder.
In what way was this
Adrian
easier?
Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house.
I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
To be running like this. Never underestimate. Someone can be fit, but also carrying some weight.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski
I think
here.
I think that'd be like a
Go
bear.
a long way in this department.
Someone who's like muscular and fit, but also carrying weight. That'd be uber hairy. No, not necessarily. Driver's seat. A consul's car. I remember the meme from this one. It's great. We have to do it.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps.
No,
Bukowski.
you'll see.
We've got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off.
Don't
Second
spoil it
Street,
for
Woodall
anyone in
and
chat who
Grant.
doesn't know.
DR is when Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good. Get going.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh, fellas?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
Who bought? What happened to Packard? Were they bought by someone else?
You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
Let's not go in the black and white. The other Packard? I don't think... No. I think it's also spelled differently. Sorry, cold soda's 5 cents.
You hear about Adrian? Brought to Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary.
Margaret should show some pride. Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience. Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
So many Irish names.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Alright, let's have a look. Missing license plate.
We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner.
Missing wheel.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
One of the things is missing. Can I have a look at it? No, I guess not. Consulate General of Argentina.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy. Empty.
Spare wheel taken. Wrench.
Combination
Dewey
wrench.
Brothers.
Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
Why would you use such an obviously traceable tool and then leave it behind? No.
I don't think this is going to help us.
No. A baseball bat.
Not much help.
Anything in the bins? No. Okay, where's the old guy? There he is.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
I recognize that actor.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car?
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Patient, Sonny.
You recognize this guy? Yeah, I do too.
Last night, I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Witness report.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Okay, then.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
After the Mexicans.
Phelps doesn't want to say it, but he has to use the person's language.
No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Okay.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
That seems truthful.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
Okay, it's a distinctive vehicle.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
No, that's wrong.
Why did you take the license plate?
Me? Well, what'd I do with license plates? You saying I have them? Scratching around in that book won't prove nothing. You should show me some respect.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
Could have been doubt.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
Romulan
How about we bring
D-Space
you an umpire's mask? Jacobs dumped the book he was reading in a hurry when we walked up. Curious what he didn't want us to see.
47 agenda. Juan Francisco Valdez.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
Telephone, blonde locks, hand blue eyes, tall and lean, barrel chest, delicate. That's less than ideal.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment.
The wire isn't curled.
Brothers, Packard dealership.
They did the Half-Life 2 method of rope, where it looks like it's actually
Can you put me
just
through to Michigan 2458.
Connecting you now.
looks like it's sprites with physics. You know what I mean?
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you.
Yeah, don't tell her that her son has been taken advantage of.
Any messages?
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks.
Okay. Let's... If we have other places to investigate, let's investigate. Oh,
Yes,
there's
sir,
still
We'll follow
clues
up
to
on the owner.
find.
Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted.
I must have
It
taken
wasn't
the flag
showing
as
up
a
before.
Souvenir. Can't have any street value.
There's still more? What am I missing? What do I have wrong? Did you know anything?
I don't know why you're doing that, buddy, but I wish you'd stop.
Okay, go fuck yourself then.
We can visit the Packard dealership or head back to Central and interview this Valdez character. Your call.
What am I missing? I'm missing something. Just not sure what. All the dings are things I've found. Maybe Trevor Phillips knows something?
Help me out.
Juan Francisco Valdez. A guy with that many names has got to be somebody. Let's head back to Central and talk to him.
Yeah, I guess not.
officer. I want to see.
You are listening to American Century Broadcasting Station, KTI, Los Angeles. A cigarette made better. Other leading brands satisfies the most. Yes.
Let's go to the dealership. Fuck it. Central Police.
Experts know the people of Bullseye only select the freshest, most succulent cigarette tobacco.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we've got this year. One more, and I'm gonna go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Naturally light, free and easy on the draw. It's
There we
why
go.
9 out of 10 screen stars smoke Bullseye cigarettes. Bullseye Tobacco Company of Virginia.
A better variety.
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning?
Sure do, Phelps. Your Bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
Room 2.
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
I could purchase
Where
history.
did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, a Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Bought a Packard, Valdez? Snob like you doesn't drive an American car. I want answers or I'll smack you around the teeth.
Yeah, I just threatened violence.
William Dewey offered me a substantial bribe to make a purchase at his establishment. It is not unusual to make this kind of transaction in the civil service.
Tell that to the Argentine taxpayers.
Bribery? That's a consular vehicle.
General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, your worship.
Seems truthful. Damn.
You didn't use the car last night?
For dinner, yes. But it was back in the garage by 9.
We'll be in touch.
Fuck.
Consul General.
Shit, I fucked that up.
Yeah. No more questions. I am late for an important engagement.
Shit.
When?
Nope, I fucked this up. I fucked up. I want to get to that scene, and to get that scene, I need to do that interrogation correctly.
Okay, we're gonna keep
Can I skip? No.
this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report.
Don't
of
let
a
me skip
brand new
cutscenes, I hate
Packard
you.
abandoned in an empty lot
Need to
off
see this
2nd
scene?
Street between Olive
Yep.
and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good. Get going.
Okay, let's just blitz
Better go
through.
earn our pathetic wages.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
Okay, let's go. I want that scene. I want that scene so badly. Can you get the fucking car, Bukowski? Thank you.
An abandoned vehicle. You catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world. You hear about Adrian? Broad in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back. Women
Take his backyard. Don't care, let me in. Being able to skip these is kind of a pain.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Okay. So what did I miss? Okay, the flag. One's missing.
You must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value.
Goddamned if his clothes weren't covered in gunpowder residue.
We'll have
Some
to
license
use the
plates.
registration to trace the owner.
Missing wheels.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Empty.
Okay. Registration.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
That's fine. Three brothers.
Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
Okay, interesting. Music didn't stop last time, and I thought I got everything last time. We'll do it all in one go. Let's go talk to this guy.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here.
Gosh darn
Always breaking
stickball.
my windows, always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Witness report.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
No, that's the truth.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
Panic suspects.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Okay, possible suspect
Tell
vehicle.
me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You looked like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
That's not the truth, but that doesn't help me.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
Let kids be
How
kids.
about
Go
we bring
fuck
you an
yourself.
umpire's mask?
Have an agenda.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
Phone numbers were, oh, Michigan, and 4 digits. I have to go through all this on the phone. Shoot kids with the bar. I think that might be a little bit illegal.
How can I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Figueroa.
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer.
John
What's
Madden.
this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you.
Messages for me, please.
There's just one message for you, Detective. A 4-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
I don't remember the current phonetic alphabet and what
Get a message
P
to
is.
Captain Leary. Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks, ma'am.
No R is Romeo. What is P?
Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the
Why is the music back? I thought I already collected everything.
We can visit the Packard dealership or...
Sound. No, it's in gameplay. Auto.
Head back to Central and interview this Valdez character. Your call.
Hey, I think I see a body.
There's no body. Go fuck yourself.
We go to Washington now with national news from American Century Broadcasting.
Now I remember this.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
You're a goddamn menace!
It's fine.
The committee is seeking to determine if Red Party members have reached the screen with...
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Well,
We have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning.
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
Okay, so what did I get wrong last time?
Mouthpiece were stripped off me grand jury. Case got thrown out.
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
Shut the fuck up.
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Let me just have a look at his face. Yeah, that's his doubt face.
Bought a Packard, Valdez? A snob like you doesn't drive an American car. I want answers or I'll smack you around the teeth.
William Dewey offered me a substantial bribe to make a purchase at his establishment. It is not unusual to make this kind of transaction in the civil service.
Don't tell that to the Argentine taxpayers.
That's a consular vehicle. This is what I got wrong.
General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, your worship.
Not a lie. Oh, he's leaning back, looking up. It's Doubt.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the archangel. I have no surname.
This might be the scene. Let me see.
So tell us about this kid.
No, it's not.
Gabriel.
Okay.
You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico. A presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United
Yeah,
States.
I think this is it.
General. It comes with the turf.
Okay. I'm gonna hit it now. 3, 2, 1.
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
Are you a madman? This will cause an international incident.
The notebook.
Danny, Ben, Miguel, Tristan, and Teddy. Full lips. Ring any bells?
0 to 100. Yep.
I'm sure we can.
Oh God, his hands.
Arrangement.
Gabriel, spill it.
A beautiful but impertinent boy. I mentioned rendezvous and the young man went quite insane. I thought he was going to kill me. I was prepared to pay.
We'll be in touch, Consul General.
Yep, just straight out with it.
Jury. Case is thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
All right, let's go.
This guy gave his wife a tap. Say all's fair in love and war.
Tab, location, Doobie Brothers dealership. Hey, cold drinks man. Sorry about last time.
Mr. Valdez moves in some peculiar circles for an international bon vivant.
Ah, English, please. See, this is why nobody invites you out for drinks.
It's just very industrious of him to be so involved in matters of consular transportation.
All right, you're making it worse now. I think what you're trying to say is that lover boy in there is as full of crap as a Christmas goose.
That as well.
Yeah, that scene, just 0 to 100, it's great. Beep beep, out of the way. I'm an important police person, doing police person things. And then back to 0, yeah. Hey, yeah, so the car is stolen, yeah, okay. You a pedo?
Don't tell me, let me guess. You're making your way past
Now
the lot,
that guy,
outside
I
of the
think,
new
was
model
in the
4
Journeyman
and
project.
Couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
Same walking animation, same time.
We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around? No good. We need diplomatic plates.
You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey?
Sorry, I only know only know tools and metric.
One left.
Big wrench.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
Okay, well that's all the clues. Alright, what do you have to say for yourself?
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Whereabouts Delgado?
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. Sure as hell isn't here.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
Wrench used.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard.
Was a bit harsh. That is Cole. He goes, again, 0 to 100.
Taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
So that's it?
Fuck.
Like I said, the workshop's too close to the street. It's difficult to keep an eye on it.
I fucked up.
We'll be keeping an eye on you, Dewey, and spreading the word that you don't like to cooperate with the LAPD.
Time to visit Gabriel Delgado. See how good his excuse is.
Yeah, a lot of racism. Everyone out of the fucking way. Everyone, don't reverse into me. Come on. You motherfucker, I was in that lane.
You read the story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
Oh god, 3D films.
You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is
How many
X.
miles to gallon do you think these cars
Well,
get?
that's clear as mud.
I think it's more like gallons to the mile.
Z. So things will be popping out of the screen.
Trust the Americans to make an 8-liter engine that has the same power as a
Scare people out
1.2 liter.
In God's name would want that. I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talking in color. Look what we have now.
Right turn, coming up.
This is before the oil crisis. Right turn up here. We'll take this alleyway. Okay, this looks like a road. Up there.
Friends, quality
That's a
is
tunnel.
an American trait.
How do I get around?
Recognize quality whether they're in New York, Milwaukee, Chicago, or Los Angeles. The same goes
Los
for
Angeles.
Take Linux Gear, for example. perfect for quitting time. Or any time. Lennox beer is a cool breeze in a bottle. During hot summer days, it's the welcome relief you deserve. Its high-quality taste punches your...
Yeah, the brakes are definitely fucked because of the frame rate.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our Archangel hasn't already flown.
What the hell is this guy doing?
Apartment 3, he said, I think? 3. Ultra Kill reference. Oh, Gabriel.
Yeah.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Fucking Bukowski.
Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
So how far along are you, Anna?
Nearly 20 years.
Yes.
Souvenirs are a dumb
It's
movie.
followers of the sun god.
So how's it gonna be when you go into labor and he's not around?
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already
Oh.
he worked hard.
Kettle's boiling.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a
Baby names by the looks of it.
Not sure this means much.
Is anything?
Seems irrelevant.
Nope. Nothing there. Okay, gotcha.
Serving breakfast for 2, Anna? You should have cleared up.
I see a door I can go in over there. Yeah, she's covering for him.
Diplomatic license plates.
All of license plates. I should put this on file. Okay, hammer. Okay, chisel. The wheels. That's a clip.
Valdez gets his wheel back.
All the clues we need. Hands up if you're fit enough to take steps 2 at a time like that. My hands are thoroughly down.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
What do I do? Let's use intuition. Not a doubt. She's looking. She admitted it. I don't have evidence against it.
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricon that he is a man.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
Lie.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
Baby goes to
He is
jail.
here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Breakfast plates.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
Automatic plate recovered.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
You're lying, Anna. I think you're a willing accomplice in these robberies.
What proof do you have that I stole the cars?
You don't ask, you never find out.
She's looking at me like she was truthfully. Wrong.
You want
Fuck.
him home as much as we do, Anna. Tell us where we can find him.
You pretend to be concerned for me, but you would take him straight from here to a cell.
Gabriel wasn't at work. Where can we find him?
He said he would never go
Oh,
back.
time to shoot.
Gabriel is out driving around in his car.
Wrong.
If you don't tell me where he is right now, Anna, I'll put an APB out on him and ask them to shoot on sight.
Please, please don't kill him. I can't tell you anymore.
Her doubt and her truth are very
As soon
close
as we
together.
corner Gabriel, we'll be back for you, Anna. You had your chance to cooperate. Let's get
Fuck.
out of here, Phelps. Don't worry. I've got an idea. Never understood it. The more rotten the boyfriend, the more loyal the girl will be. She's going to warn him, Phelps. We need to follow her.
Yeah, I fucked up with her.
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
I can't get too close. I hear the car groaning from that sudden braking. Went turn right on red. What is this? Some kind of savage driving technique?
Easy, Cole. Better back it off.
Cars behind getting antsy. Come on, let's go. I love this kind of smooth music for tailing. I love a ways away.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
It's fine, don't worry about it. Unlike on a controller, there is no gradual throttle. Okay, throttle max or throttle off.
All units in the vicinity. Citizen reports at 415 at the corner of Banning and Santa Fe. Suspect vehicles engaged in illegal street racing. Units to handle code 3 identified.
Okay, we aren't using that as an indicator. Oh, please don't tell me they've crashed. Oh, light's still red. Okay, the light's green. Looks like his cars aren't moving.
Too close, Phelps. Way too close. Hit the brakes, Cole. Give some room.
I think it's the sound of me failing the case.
Fuck! End of the line. Animal warn Gabriel and the boat go to ground. You can write this one off, Phelps.
Bill's about to road rage. Only a little.
Never understood it. The more rotten the boyfriend, the more loyal the girl will be. She's going to warn him, Phelps. We need to follow her. You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Okay, let's hope for something better here. Or it had an indicator to use. It's fine. She won't notice. It's fine. They won't notice. Don't care. Shut up.
Easy, Cole. Better back it off.
It's fine. You can do it. I'm not going to get a good result for this case. On the right, twins, Basil. No one was hit, it's fine. Remember Basil Brush? A little.
All units in the vicinity. Citizen reports at 415 at the corner of Banning and Santa Fe. Suspect vehicles engaged in illegal street racing. Units to handle code 3 identified.
Okay, which way are you going? Right.
There's the red Ford.
Well, we got him.
Still got him right there.
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street raid.
I'm gonna find you! Stay on Delgado.
Get out of the way. Yep, may have killed that person. Oh well. This person might have stolen some wheels off a degenerate's car.
Getting away.
Bro's car disintegrated? Yeah. That's what happens when you don't tighten.
Take this guy out.
When you don't tighten
Step on it, Phelps. Take
bolts to spec. Come on. Damn, just missed.
God damn it, Cole, hold it steady.
I'm trying. Maybe we try to shoot out the tire? There we go.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for Grand Theft Auto.
Fuck you, puto. You should speak to the maricón. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's the man? I should have burned his fucking car.
That drift, yeah. In water.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickback, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
Textbook? You sure? We did it, we saved the city. 4 stars. 10 out of 13 questions. Not my best.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty.
Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it. Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
A marriage made in heaven. Ray's Cafe.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site.
Quick, count the stars.
On his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
Where's the...
Canary says he'll sing.
Where's the American flag? Here, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 8 by 6, so 48 stars.
Man, I got a hard
That's the guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
And he's still confessed. I don't want to be rude, but I ain't got time for talk.
Car, let's go.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. And Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Grand Theft hit and run, you say? Well, let's have a hit and run. Solus wants blood.
Detectives, over here.
Hey.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Vic is a white male named Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Her name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the Yellow Brick Road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Oh, cool. I think it's a boot.
Phelps, you should take a look at the body. Poor guy didn't stand a chance.
Landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
Anything? Nope. Looks like a road rash.
We can notify next of kin.
Some money. In there. Oh, there is. Patterson. Station. Approval granted to raise the weekly premium for life insurance from $370 per week. Standard veteran care policy entitling to a lump sum paid of $10,000 in the event of your untimely death or permanent incapacitation. Sum of $16,000.
Patterson has life insurance.
Spencer.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent foot ornament. Those things are killers.
Hmm.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
Yep. He was smeared.
This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell. So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Meatloaf reference. This stuck with me because I remember being really pissed off when I first played this.
A knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Okay. Any more clues? This? How was his mental breakthrough?
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Oh, gotcha. Thank you very much for the resub. Definitely appreciate it.
Patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
Broadcasting from Los Angeles, California, this is KTI.
Anything I'm missing?
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
So this is why everybody comes to Ray's.
In here I can investigate? No? Okay. That leads out the back. Alright, so this isn't a blind playthrough. I haven't played this basically since it came out. So I played this in 2011. There's a couple things I do remember. I will say that. How are you doing, Marinated? Oh, your hand okay?
She's all yours, Detective.
Maybe I want to talk to the bartender first before talking to her.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out.
They have different audio qualities.
Mrs. Patterson home.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard
Good now
was
that you said that, thank you. No worries. Oh, what did he say? I don't know, doubt.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Esther and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Okay, association with
Do
victim.
you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite
Yeah.
customers?
He's very
Lester
straight-faced.
was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
Okay. So that's not him finished. I guess maybe I have to talk to her?
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Then what
Hey.
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Okay, straight up answer. She's looking straight at me. I think she's telling the truth.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first 3 letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Argument overheard.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were 2 voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Nope, doubt. She's looking around.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things are pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
Cool.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
Okay, they did things slightly the wrong order then. Hey, I need to talk to you again. Argument
A
overheard.
witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Nope, doubt.
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry
Such
to
a clear
leave?
doubt.
What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy?
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
Business
How
venture.
long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Nope, doubt.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing
Tell me the
rough?
fucking truth.
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Yeah, you can see the high frame rates causing some issues with animations.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of
Thanks.
the regulars?
They weren't giving too much
Oh,
away.
phone.
They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Any ideas?
No, I don't want to
You
talk
could
to
use
him.
the phone in the back of the bar. Call in what we have on the suspect vehicle.
Oh, I didn't want to talk to him. I wanted to use the phone.
Operator,
Okay.
message for KGPL.
How can I help, detective? Oh, okay. Oh, there's a mirror over there that kind of works.
1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective.
How do they have this
Only one possible
database on
make
hand
on
like
license.
this?
Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thank you.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Recognize him. A lot of books, yeah.
Careful where you're stepping, Phelps. I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk.
Oh. Sorry, friendo. Where's my car? There's my car.
That's the lemon wash whistle.
Let's go to the Patterson.
Cotton pads are lemon wash
So the wife was there when it happened, but then left the scene.
You're right.
Yeah, that's suspicious.
That's pretty unusual behavior.
She could be in shock. I saw some people do some strange things in war after their weddings down there.
Maybe. Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. According to the patrons, her old man was a piece of work. You don't think, Phelps, the guy was run over, so it worked out well for this broad. So what? Maybe she deserved to catch a break. Who knows?
Hey. Yeah, for those of you who arrived later, I have the mod that lets me use that have a higher frame rate, but it does cause some bugs, like the braking is affected. Is it over this side? Yeah, here we go. Car turns on a dime. But the brakes are nice and oiled up.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
You can see the cameras
We're
have
investigating the
had
incident,
issues
ma'am.
with the
I
lips.
see. Come in, won't you?
And look around. Another gambling table. Oh, that isn't going to help us. Locked. Stuck. Jammed. Dinner for two. Interesting. Oh, no spoons. You won't let me look at the knives?
Incidental.
But I remember the brand of the knife we picked up in the alleyway. Looks like the same brand as that. You okay, Bukowski? Enjoying the chair?
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister?
I'm
I think it's
detective,
about time you
mister.
left. I have someone here.
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
Sister, yeah.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
Who is
No.
this scumbag?
I had
The
no-
guy who
Well, hasn't this worked out well
owns
for
the
two
bar.
of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this.
Lorna
little
pitched an idea of a new bar to this guy. But this guy isn't doing well.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
Nope, doubt.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
The life insurance,
Gambling
yeah.
for Lester was like the needle for a hothead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
Nature of argument.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Yeah.
Don't lie to me. Something was different this time.
You're clutching at straws.
The insurance letter.
You married?
Wrong. Shit.
The arguments are never any different.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
Notebook.
You're being economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
The Lynch's statement. Wrong.
You really
Fuck.
don't have any idea, do you? You're making a royal fool of yourself here.
We're leaving, Lorna, but this doesn't add up. We'll be keeping an eye on you.
Shit. God damn it.
Operator, give me dispatch.
I mean, the things I was doing were making sense, right?
Putting you through now.
Remember back in the 40s, the elasticated
Phelps,
phone cord?
badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Any messages?
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Pattison autopsy.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, well, I fucked that interrogation up badly. Morgue. I don't think the radio's going to call in for a little side mission. We rolling. Oh, there you go. I could put the siren on for this one.
Straight on.
Take the next right.
Cool. Pushing siren.
K, go ahead KGPL.
Department of Employment, interesting. Hey Ryan, how are you doing?
Where the hell have you been? 4 punks been
Oh, it's this
helping
guy.
themselves to the suits.
From the consul's car.
Oswald Jacobs, you work here?
Goddamn right I do. I've been watching the place for 10 years, waiting for something like this.
Calm down.
Well, that's good.
The suspects.
You missed the consul's car.
You go first.
Where we
Now,
just
how
straight up
about I back
accused the
up?
guy of abusing kids.
Find some cover.
I was asking people before. We're interested to hear your answer to it. Would you prefer to live like a year in GTA 5 or in LA Noire?
I'll be right behind you, Phelps.
I think that went well. Alright, you are who you are.
Car 11K. Shots fired and suspects are down. We're code 4 here, but I'll need an ambulance at 536 South Figueroa Street, Holcher's Textiles. Also notify a supervisor and the coroner.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner, and I'll notify your supervisor. All units, 11K advises code 4 on the shooting at Holcher's Textiles. The suspects are down, code 4.
Yeah, let's get back in the car. I mean, who needs airbags anyway?
Turn right when you can.
I'm trying to think of a single reason I want to be in 1950 LA. Well, taking that that in GTA, the place is a lot more chaotic and destructive.
Straight through at the next junction.
Oh. I need to... I want to allow. I need to do that quickly. Allow. Counterpoint, or guns, Code 138, where the LAR has racism and nice suits. Fair. Cars back in the day really didn't handle that well, did they? Just it half a ton of steel, yeah. But also because I have the frame rate higher, it's the driving physics are off.
That's the guy.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
5 Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down.
They
Now
did.
they'll both get the gas chamber.
We fucked up that interrogation.
We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
Oh, it's daytime now. Amber lamps. Addison. If the question is being permanently transported, Noire before a year, GTA. Fair. Maybe this tunnel might work.
Take this right.
Okay. Almost there. Excuse me. Pardon me. Nope. Not this side. Hello there. And the work they put into making this entire city, and you never get much of a reason to drive all over the place.
We'd like you to come
Looking for the special cars and such is a reason, as well as the
It wasn't
landmarks.
me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now,
Remember this
you don't
case?
stand a chance in front of the grand.
This is the last case before I
sweetheart.
finish for the night.
All that whispering in my ear telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up.
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do
You
with
think
it.
I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake.
It's too late, Sabo.
I need a good straight line of fuck. I don't want him dead.
Sabo, stop or I will shoot.
On. There we go.
Stop or I will shoot.
We're completely on the spot. You missed him? Ah, but I made him surrender.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Cool. So does Phelps get a drink? Without the driver to duck a fare to stop charge? Ah, well, whatever. Slip of the tongue. Now, I think this is one of the DLC cases, and I haven't done the DLC cases.
Phelps,
They don't hate Cole Phelps. He is a smug asshole.
Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there, see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain.
Okay, we are going to leave it there. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. I hope you all had fun. I know I did. It's been a long, long time. Last time I played it was on PlayStation 3. Let's see, is there anyone here I can rages out to? Not really, so leave it there. Thank you all very much. And I'll see you next time. Take care, and thank you for those who followed. Catboy, Breckweir95. Thank you for the follow. Pajo, thank you for the resub. Good night.